MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Thomas Hines will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. And there's a swing and a miss, and that's how Game 4 will get underway. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hamill is there, and he has it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Rob Gowdy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Todd Stewart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch out, nothing doing. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Pirates leave 1. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Joel Copen is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will land untouched. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away. Donald on at first, nobody out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back on it is the left fielder at the track. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Set, here it comes.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stewart has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now in the box, Dewey, Hamill. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Felipe Serrano. The 0-1 delivery. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Lined hard toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The third baseman.
And now pitch on the way. Mortero drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The three true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Striding in, Pedro Villanueva. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike one. Slow roller down the third baseline. Bends down and he barehands it. Safe. That was a big time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Standing in now, Alfred McAlpin, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. They're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Randy Charles.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this will land foul. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Standing in, Johnny Morales. And here is strike one called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Batting it, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Joel Mendoza. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Look to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joel Copen. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Settling in now, Charles Snow. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is foul right side. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Soft grounder left side. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Rob Gowdy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
To the plate now, Todd Stewart. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? Pirates strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. So here's the Mets pitcher, Thomas Hines.
The pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 7.
Now batting, Joe Donald. He singled his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Darryl Barron. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Digging in, Eli Cabrera. Runner in scoring position with Cergon. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Then the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's 3-0 New York. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, William May. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Digging in now, Jose Mortero. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Stepping in now, Pedro Villanueva. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he fouls this one off. Villanueva is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pops this one up. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Alfred McAlpin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Grounded to short. Right to him. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Pirates leave 1. Still down 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Felipe Serrano. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Randy Charles will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This is skied out toward right. Stewart is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in once again, Johnny Morales. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Well, they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Joel Copen, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Charles Snow. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Mendoza over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Rob Gowdy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go as the third baseman, Joel Mendoza. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to raise.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
Joyner is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now back to the top of the Mets order. Digging in, Joe Donald. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. No balls and a strike to count. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. To first. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. Now, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by Showtrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Morales is there. 2 down. Into the box now, William May. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 3, and digging in once again, Darryl Barron. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Villanueva is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eli Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 11.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dewey Hamill. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line towards center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in this stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Digging in, Felipe Serrano. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Mets leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Mortero. Already to the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hit to third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Pedro Villanueva. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Now at the plate, Alfred McAlpin. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamill is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. At the plate, Randy Charles. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The left fielder.
Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Now to the plate, Johnny Morales. He's set and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Again, another foul ball. And he got him.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the change of El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. Left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Swing right there, Dan. That had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, that'll rally you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great with the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
So here now is the pitcher, Thomas Hines. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Donald. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Mets 5 and the Pirates nothing. Dan Rossi is going to be asked to get things.
For Pittsburgh, number 28, Dan Rossi.
Hit back toward the mound. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Charles Snow. Here comes the first pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
0-1 pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in, Todd Stewart, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together. Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Erwin Joyner. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now back, catcher, William.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Julio Cedeno is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. William May will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to the Pirates catcher. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
And he falls behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Mets lead it 5-2. Gerard Cameron is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 12.
Digging in to try it again, Darryl Barron. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Stewart is there to put it away for route number 1. Ready for another chance. Eli Cabrera, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Liner toward right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually...
as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Number 5, Randy. No.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And that's in there, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Pulled toward right center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Martin Vasquez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. It's the Mets 8 and the Pirates 2. William Copley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 23, William.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Alfred McAlpin. Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 31.
Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Sean Arnaz will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Scored it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. So stepping in, Charles Snow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Eight to 2 tonight's final. The New York Mets have taken a 3-1 lead in this league championship series. Thomas Hines gets the W on the mound. Joel Copen takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final